Everybody, Steph from the Hot Moon Podcast saying, man, finally Austin Reaves is getting some proper respect. And it came, obviously, this was came from Stephen A. Smith this morning on the show. I saw it live and I was like, you know what, Stephen A. Smith is right. Again, Stephen A. is one of those dudes where, you know what, hey, if he makes a point, I can see where he's coming from, and this is one of them. He says you can make a legitimate argument right now that Austin Reaves is the best third option in the entire NBA. Very bold statement. Very, very bold statement, and I agree. Okay, name me a third option in the NBA. Or he said there's an argument. He didn't say he's the best. You know what I'm saying? There's an argument for him to be the best, right? He didn't say he's the best third option. All right, people got to settle down, okay? But that the argument can be had. Absolutely. All right. For a third option to be averaging almost 20 points a game, okay, to have your third option be 36 in scoring is insane, right? If you look at his game logs, 30, last game 30, 28, 37, 28, 17, 16. Okay, he had a clunker against New York in the overtime win. Okay, but I mean, dude, his game logs, look, I mean, he had a 45-point game. So he'll give you some duds here and there, but for the most part, he can go off and detonate at any moment. You know what I'm saying? So Austin Reaves has been a gem for the Los Angeles Lakers. They gave him that 4-year, $56 million contract. You can make the case that could he possibly been underpaid? Could he went somewhere else to make a lot more money? That is very possible, right? Look, Austin Reaves, he's proven at this point he don't need to prove his value anymore, right? He came up from the G League as an undrafted player. Okay, he's worked his ass off, and he deserves all the benefit and praise to the point where he gets to be in the discussion as being one of the best third options, if not the best third option in the NBA, right? And I can totally see that. Now, his numbers now when LeBron's not playing or there's certain guys not playing, that he's gonna cook and eat. You know what I'm saying? So the days that he has low numbers, I'm not gonna sit up here and get on him for that because there's just so much talent. When you have LeBron and Luka, there's only but so much room, and especially when Rui comes back, I mean, there's only but so much the ball can go in someone's hands and get buckets, right? But also too is like he's a very good instinctual player. Yeah, people may get on him for his defense, okay. But at the end of the day, sometimes, man, I will trade his defensive deficiencies for his offensive explosion. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to have a guy who's two-way, right? People who want to make the argument for Reaves not being a good player or there's problems because of the defense. Okay, well, there's a lot of guys in the NBA that can't play defense. Okay, there's a lot of guys in the NBA that aren't two-way players. Okay, I'm not going to put that on Reaves. Yeah, everybody can work on their defense. Okay, and it's not like he don't try. Okay, like he's not the most athletic guard. You know what I'm saying? But he does give effort out there on the court. He takes whatever minutes he can get in the spots he can to lead the team on the court. You know what I'm saying? Especially when like the game against Denver, when there was nobody, it was really just him and don't connect, and they almost won that game, right? I mean, I'm sure a lot of bettors had Lakers, losing that game, but I mean, it got to the point where they could have won that game, and Vegas would have lost a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I like Reaves. I like Reaves in big games. You know what I'm saying? I do like Austin Reaves in big games. It seems like he's one of those guys that steps up and knows what's needed for the team. He plays very well. Even before the Luka trade, he was playing very well with LeBron James. It seems like he plays very well with Luka. You know what I'm saying? Luka trusts him off immediately. Luka has a lot of respect for his game. I mean, Luka's post-game comments about Austin Reaves the other night was very, very, very nice. Very nice thing to say about Austin Reaves. I just want to give Austin Reaves his flowers. He's good player, especially a guy who came up undrafted, right? Earned his way, to be on the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the more premier, glamorous teams in the NBA. And he's made a name for himself, right? He's made a name for himself. And I mean, it's so funny, man. Lakers have had white players in the past that just never panned out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you go back from Luke Walton, Slava Medvedenko, and you had a bunch of guys, Sasha Vujacic. I mean, there's been a bunch of guys that that came to the Lakers. I remember they got that dude from Duke, Kelly or whatever. He never panned out. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like, for Austin Reaves, it panned out. Not to bring up race, but you gotta look at it, though, man. I mean, he's probably, It's good. I mean, obviously Luka's white. Like I get that, but I'm talking about like an American. Like if they didn't get Luka, you know what I'm saying, then it's like, yo, you gotta be looking at Reaves. Is Reaves one of the best white players they ever had in the Lakers? You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of have me scratching my head thinking I had to go back and look. You know what I'm saying? But they got Luka now, and they got Reaves, so they probably got. I mean, you can make the case. Probably got the two best white players in the league on their team, probably. You know what I'm saying? But no. I say that jokingly though, not that race matters, but it is interesting though, just to think about that though. But I'll say this though, Reaves has been a hell of a player. I mean, to be a third option at almost 20 points a game, that's impressive, right? I mean, who would love to have the third scoring option on their team to be at 20 points, right? The argument discussion is definitely there to be had. You know what I'm saying? I can't go through the whole league right now and break down, okay, this is the third guy, this is the third primary scorer, X, Y, and Z, you know what I'm saying? And he's the third option as a guard, right? Who's the best third option as a guard on the team? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go like position by position, but in terms of a guard, averaging 20 on this squad, very impressive, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. What Stephen A. Smith had to say about Austin Reaves being one of the best third options in the NBA. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.